Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. But if you want, you can try again. Hey everybody, today we are revisiting Amberlynn Reid's earrings. If you don't know, I did already make a whole video about part of this. It wasn't the entire whole situation type of deal, but we're gonna talk about it. I'll leave that video linked if you do want to go watch it. I'll also give like a too long didn't watch in case you don't want to go watch it. So we are going to continue because yesterday, I know some of y'all are gonna be like, Zach, really? You did this? Really? But yesterday, my old Amberlynn Reid earrings came in the mail. They came in the mail, so I am going to do, what I wanted to do in the first place, which is give a review of her earrings, talk about the experience, etc. I do want to say, in making this video, I'm not trying to like ruin all of Amberlynn Reid's dreams. You know, I think that when you want to start a business, when you're a business person and you go on this endeavor, this journey, I mean, you have to be a little bit knowledgeable about like what could potentially happen and making sure you give good customer service to people and things like that. I'm gonna do my best to present the facts of the situation. When I open this up, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about that. But when you have a product that you're selling to people, you're bound to get people who are going to give their honest feedback about that experience. So in my first video, and I am gonna try, I haven't actually ever done this before and I don't know if I can make it work. So if I can't make it work, I will figure out an alternative solution. But I'm gonna try to do the little like sections. You know how on some YouTube videos people put in the different sections? So like from this time to this time. If I can't like automatically put it into the video, I'll try to maybe leave you some timestamps down below so you can skip around to what you want to know the most about. So this first section we're going to talk about today is just a little bit of catch up from my last video because there's been some more developments obviously since I made my first video on her earrings, and I feel like it's like important to have that conversation for you to even know how we got to where we are today. So if you didn't watch my last video about her Depop shop, her earrings, her whoever, her whatever, in that video I basically, like, the too long didn't watch is that I had ordered the mystery earrings. She found out through Depop and getting reported by people that she couldn't sell mystery earrings. She went through, messaged all of the people who bought a mystery earring item situation, and she messaged them and said, hey, could you cancel this order? That was as much as had happened at the point that I made my video and uploaded it to the YouTube, okay? In that video, I said, hey, if she gets back to me, I'm not sure how to cancel my order. I don't know that this is a thing you can do. And I said, if she gets back to me about a refund, I will let you all know on Twitter. But also, like, if I don't get a refund, I'm not pressed. It's not the end of the world. I'm just sharing about my experience. Hours after I posted that video to YouTube, Amberlynn posted her own video to YouTube talking about just like the struggles she had with the mystery earrings and selling on Depop. And in that video, she said, hey, like something happened with PayPal. I got to connect it to my bank. I don't remember my bank info, so I have to go and talk to my bank and get this all sorted out on Monday. I actually had plans to go see friends that day. I went and saw those friends. I didn't see her video till I got home later that night. And I didn't see that she had also followed up in a message to me on Depop that night saying, hey, I'm gonna go to the bank to get things sorted out with my PayPal. I even ended up tweeting about that whenever I got home. I said something like, I didn't know you had to go to to the bank to connect your PayPal. I've only been to a physical bank myself like twice, well, of my current bank twice, okay? And neither time was it to set up my PayPal, so I was just like a little confused about that. And then I didn't honestly hear back from her again for a couple days, I think. I don't know. I posted the whole conversation on my Twitter, so you can definitely go check that out. You might have to scroll back through my timeline a little bit to get there. But I posted our whole entire conversation on Depop that we had there. So I think it was Tuesday morning, she reached out to me and said, hey, like, you should be refunded. I responded back to her saying, just following up, I didn't see a refund yet. And then I didn't hear anything back from her. And again, I don't have my notifications turned on for most of my apps, let alone Depop, which I only got for this specific situation. So I was live streaming on Twitch And people in my chat were like, hey, Amberlynn is live streaming and she just brought you up. So I went and checked it out, and basically I guess what she had said was that she said something along the lines, and maybe I'll put it in the actual clip, but I'm paraphrasing here. Something along the lines of like, I find it funny that Zachary Michael is the only one that claims he didn't get a refund.
Zachary Michael?
Is he kind of like back in the game again?
Back in the game again? I don't know.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, here's something funny.
I hope it's okay. I mean, I just don't hear anything about
Zachary
him.
Michael, I just told you about him.
Did you?
About the refund thing.
Oh, yeah, you did.
This is funny, y'all.
But still.
So, 36 people bought a mystery earring from my Depop, right? And I had to refund all them because Depop literally told me, you know, it's against the rules. I was able to accept the money and send out the earrings because it was already paid for. But I felt like since I wasn't following the rules, I said, no, I'm not going to send the earrings and I'm going to refund. So I refunded all 36 people, messaged all of them. I kept everyone updated on the whole situation. And he's the only one who replied and said that he doesn't see the refund in his account. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I just thought that was weird. So that's a little something there. So I messaged him back and I was like, you know what? Do you want me to send you a screenshot to prove it?
So a lot of people confuse that with not knowing that she had messaged a whole bunch of people earlier in the day to let them know that they got their refunds. A lot of people confuse that statement and her live stream with interpreting that as my original video like was no longer true, or the things that happened in my original video were no longer true. All of the things that happened in my original video were true. I provided many receipts throughout that video. So I tweeted, hey, by the way, like I did double check and I stand corrected, like the refund was there. I just didn't see it. It just hadn't posted. I was not in any of those messages that I exchanged individually with Amberlynn. I was not upset with her. I was not rude to her. I was willing to give her whatever time she needed because at the end of the day, like the $45 or whatever, like I was going to be okay. Like I mentioned in my original video, it was an investment in my channel. It was an investment in making content. I review things on my channel all the time. I reviewed David Dobrik's perfume. I reviewed Trisha Paytas's subscription box, Gabby Hanna's poetry, Ace Family Silly Juice. I've like reviewed YouTuber products before, so this was just like something I wanted to do for my YouTube audience. So I was not pressed. I did get refunded. All is well. But some people seem to think that like I was not being honest in my original video, and I was. It all happened. I was very transparent about it all. And I'm also like not upset. Like Amberlynn did what she said she would do, which was go to her bank on Monday, get the refund stuff worked out, and then she refunded me. That's it. Okay? That is the tea. That, I think, kind of gets us where we need to be for today. So Amberlynn was selling no longer mystery earrings, but just earrings in general, and whenever somebody let me know that she posted her first set, it was very limited. Like, by the time I got there, most of them had sold out. There were like a few bundles, and I figured that's going to be the best bang for my buck, which is interesting because, well, we'll get into that. So I got some bundles. But before we get to me unboxing this, I feel like we also need to talk about, in this moment, how Amberlynn has already decided to close down her Depop shop. And here's just like a little clip from her live stream where she talked about this.
So I'm not selling them anymore. I was selling out every single time. I'm losing money, a lot of money. Since beginning the whole selling earring thing, I am, in a business sense, mathematical sense, I am down $700 instead of profiting. I'm losing a lot. And there are trolls buying the earrings just to leave bad reviews because I'm getting nothing but good reviews. And I got a review today that was a complete lie. And
said you didn't package. Y'all, she packages, trust me.
And saying that the earrings are crusty, which is really funny because they were new and cleaned. And I was so excited and so amped. I kept selling out, and I know I'll continue to do so. So I actually bought more inventory to add to my shop. Like, for the last few days, I was so depressed. I didn't film anything. I didn't talk to anyone. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And then all of a sudden, like, I had some weird issue with PayPal. They thought I was like a robot or something because I had to manually put in, it was around 50 tracking numbers so people can track their order. So last night I was manually doing it, and oh my god, I hated every moment of that. That's hard because you get confused, the numbers, and they thought I was like a robot or something, so they completely locked me out of my PayPal. And in that moment, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done selling earrings. There has been so many issues.
Good God, yeah.
When it comes to like PayPal and then like setting up my bank and then not being able to do mystery earrings and then like trolls like spreading lies and like reporting me for nothing. Like, it has been so many different things at once that in that moment, don't worry, I'll catch up on super chats in a second. In that moment, I was like, I'm done selling earrings. And it was like this weight completely got lifted off of me. And I just feel so much better now.
So there's obviously a lot of things to break down from this particular live stream and her reasoning and justification for quitting her Depop shop. And I guess I'll say, like, I respect whatever decision she needs to make. I think a lot of people are frustrated because this feels like reminiscent of Amberlynn behavior in general, where she starts something and doesn't finish it. I think that's understandable, but at the end of the day, like, she can do what she wants with her own business. That's up to her. But I do have a few thoughts about some things. One thing I'm kind of confused about is she talked a lot about like losing money because of PayPal, because PayPal was asking her to prove her purchases and prove that she was buying from vendors and things like that. And I think this raises a lot of good questions about what even her intent was to begin with. Now, she talked multiple times at different points about how she did buy like 400 earrings at a time to start this business, but she also really marketed this business as you're getting a piece of Amberlynn's collection, right? And to be honest, I think that's her selling point. I'm not a business person myself, but when I think about like what I would want to buy from Amberlynn, like, do I just want to buy like some generic run-of-the-mill earrings that she got from a like discount wholesale vendor, or do I want to buy a piece of Amberlynn's collection? And I think there were some people that are like rightfully a little bit confused over that, because she only mentioned the 400 earrings thing once, and like in Amberlynn world, I think it's probably pretty normal to those of us that watch her normally to think like, yeah, she probably went on a spree on Shein, Target, Walmart, Torrid, and wherever else she's getting her earrings from, and bought 400 at once. And I don't know that people necessarily automatically assume that she meant, oh, I went to a wholesale vendor and I did this. With that being said, I think it's also sus that there were so many situations where she was having troubles identifying if a pair of earrings had been worn before or not. If you're not familiar with this, a number of people on the internet were pointing out, like, here's this post where you say it's never worn, and here's you in a video wearing them. And it's just like, if you're really buying 400 some earrings, like, why are you also struggling with like what you have or haven't worn before? I think, like, I don't know, for me, that stuff doesn't add up. But also, like, I understand where she's coming from, because if she really is, if the marketing point is like you're getting something from my collection, then like I do understand why she's like, I don't get why people are concerned that I might have worn them before. Outside of that though, I get that I definitely understand the sanitary things and the reasons that people are like, you need to let us know if things have been worn before, because that does make a difference. I think it's really just a matter of like, what does her customer really want? And I think like the vision for this business is very confusing, because is it that we're getting a unique piece of Amberlynn's collection, or are we just getting like cheap knockoffs and you're trying to turn a buck? And that kind of takes me into some of the trolls that Amberlynn was talking about. She talked about how like she just felt like only trolls were buying her jewelry, and that they were just buying it so that they could go and leave a bad negative review. And it made me think about one review in particular from a person named Reese. And this person like outlined that like they had some issues. There was an issue where like the original pair of earrings got sold, so Amberlynn offered a mystery box. It ended up being a set of earrings that this girl just happened to have already from Shein. And it seemed to me that the issue was not that this person already had the pair of earrings, but that this person was under the impression that they were going to get like a collector's item from Amberlynn's collection. And obviously they ended up finding out like, oh, I already bought this pair of earrings from Shein for like $3, and I paid way more than that. And if I had known I was just getting like run-of-the-mill, wholesale, drop-shipped earrings, like I wouldn't have bought these earrings to begin with. And I think that particular review of the like 3 that I saw that were negative, that one seemed to come across as the most like sincere, in terms of like, I really genuinely had a bad experience with this Depop. I will say like, it's hard to say from the other ones how serious or not serious they were, or if things really happened or didn't happen. And even that one, like, you know, who's to say if this Reese person wasn't trolling. But I do want to highlight that I saw like, and by the time that this gets uploaded and edited and everything, this might have changed. But at the time that I'm filming this, like there were 3 negative reviews and like 18 positive reviews, okay? Like 18 people. So I'm just like, that's actually like a pretty good percentage, considering that like a lot of your videos have way more downvotes than upvotes and things like that. Downvotes and upvotes. Thumbs ups and thumbs down. Words hard escaping me today. So I'm just like, how many trolls are you really like truly experiencing that are going on and leaving these bad reviews? I saw so many people who said that they had a great experience, that the shipping was great, that they were happy with their earrings. And so I am a little bit confused by like this notion that there are so many people who are just buying the earrings to troll her. And on top of that, it's like, all businesses, if you go to like Yelp or even like reviews on Google of businesses, like all of them have a few, even like the best businesses have a few bad reviews and a few bad interactions, right? So I'm kind of confused at this notion that like, I don't know if she thought that she was like gonna start up a business and everybody was gonna be happy. I mean, she even pointed out that people automatically thumbs down her videos and her live streams before they even like watch. So I'm just not sure what she thought was going to happen. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, but it feels like a weird thing to use to justify why you're leaving when you got 3 bad reviews. 3 bad reviews amongst 18 positive reviews, you know? I also want to touch a little bit about the like markup on the pricing, because she talked a little bit about this, and I do think that she's kind of missing the point, right? I think she's missing the point about why marking up stuff matters, because obviously if people don't want to pay for it, they don't have to pay for it. That's I truly believe that. You can try to sell whatever you want. Like that's how capitalism works, for better or worse. Like you could raise the price of something, and ultimately if there's not a demand for it, or if people don't think it's worth it, they won't buy it. But I was kind of annoyed that she tried to explain to us like we're dumb about how businesses work and how turning a profit worked. Like she felt like she needed to explain like, oh, Depop takes money and their shipping, and PayPal takes money, and this and that and the other and whoever, whatever. It's like, yes, like a lot of us know that because we're out working every day, right? A lot of you all have experience working in retail sales, in a business, in a whoever, whatever, you understand that like you have to be able to make a profit. So sometimes you're not selling stuff for, it's just like value on its own. You have to include additional prices and things like that. Like this is not news to I think a lot of us. And so I felt like she was like trying to be like big girl boss vibes and explaining that to us. And while doing so, like completely missing the point. If this is not a part of your personal collection, it loses that special value. And if I can just go to Shein and buy the earrings directly from Shein for $3, then why am I going to you where you're charging me more, plus I'm paying shipping? And why would I do that? And it's not even special because it's not even actually from your collection. It's just like this wholesale situation type of deal that you did. So I think she's just like completely missing the point on why people are like bringing attention to the fact that she's like extremely overpricing these earrings. I also want to say I don't entirely understand the PayPal thing. I'm not really sure. I don't do a lot of business through PayPal, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm not sure I understand what all of her issues are, to be quite honest. But what I will say is, for me personally, if I had $700 tied up on PayPal, I would personally want to try to figure out how to get that resolved in whatever way possible, and would be willing to go the lengths to show whatever I needed to show. She mentioned, I think, like some receipts that she needed to show from like different vendors, and like she even mentioned getting like signatures from those vendors. And I would be thinking like, yeah, let me go do this. Let me go figure out how to do this. And I certainly respect that, like, she said, this is too much for my mental health and I'm done, I'm over it. But I think, and I've mentioned this before on the channel, like, I always think if you have a chance to take time away, focus on your mental health, then, like, you should take that. But I think sometimes she loses empathy or sympathy with her viewers because a lot of people can't afford to do that with their jobs, their business endeavors, and things like that. And so when she's like, well, I lost $700 and I just got so stressed out by it that I'm just done with everything, I think that's where she kind of loses people, because she was so, I mean, she genuinely seems so passionate and enthusiastic about this job, this business endeavor, that like it is kind of frustrating to see her just like throw it all away just because she lost, like she can't figure out how to navigate PayPal and she got a few bad reviews. I also imagine that like a lot of the stuff that PayPal was requesting, like receipts of purchase and things like that, are probably going to be things that she would need to have on hand for tax reasons, right? Like, I don't know about her, but like anytime I purchase something with the explicit intention of using it in a YouTube video, or like when I bought new studio light bulbs, or when I bought, I have some like sound treatment stuff on the walls of this room. Whenever I make purchases like that, like I keep track of receipts and things like that, because I know that my accountant is gonna want to see those things, or is gonna need those things in order to make sure that my taxes are filed correctly. So at a minimum, it seems like, and listen, I don't know the full story, okay? I feel that. But I feel like some of these things would be some stuff that like intuitively you would just hold on to. With all of that being said, even though the Depop shop is closed for business moving forward, I still got in there and got some earrings. I will show you maybe the original postings right here if I still have them. And I figured, what better way to review this? I mean, she said that one of the reviews that was really mean and nasty talked about it being packaged poorly and that they were like crusty earring backs and things like that. I mean, I'm opening it up right here in front of your eyes. So you're gonna see exactly as Amberlynn intended it. Now, granted, I mean, I'm sure I did use like my real life personal name, and I'm fairly positive she knows like who that is. I didn't try to hide anything or disguise myself, so it's possible she could have done mine differently knowing that this was happening. But I'm gonna show you what my experience is. So we're gonna open it up together right now. Okay, so immediately, let's see what's in here. There's a thank you card. And actually all of this stuff, if you remember from her her video about the earrings, she showed like the different things that she got, the different packaging and stuff that she got, and a lot of this looks like that stuff. So she wasn't lying, but I got this right here, a thank you card. It says thank you, and it just says XOXO Amberlynn, thank you for supporting my small business. So there's that. I'll hold on to that little keepsake. And then there's 3 different packages. So I got 2 bundles, and they were 2 bundles of like 3 sets of earrings each, I think. So I have 3 little individually wrapped moments. Now I will say, there's nothing on the backs of the earrings right now, or nothing preventing them, I guess, from poking through. Do you see how that's like, that's the back of an earring just poking through the tissue paper. And it's happening a little bit on this one as well. I don't know that that's necessarily a problem, but it did like, I mean, I didn't get hurt or anything. I did feel it, which was alarming because I was like, oh, what is this pokey thing? So let me just unwrap this part. Now, one of the bundles was supposed to be like a yellow bundle and the other bundle was supposed to be green. If I had known that she was going to open up like more smaller, like individual pairs, I probably would have opted to do different individual pairs of earrings because I feel like that would be more fun to like style and things like that. Whereas now I have 3 pairs of green earrings and 3 pairs of yellow earrings, and so that's a little bit more limiting when it comes to styling different looks and things like that. And I will say though, originally for 3 pairs of mystery earrings, I paid $10 per pair plus $5 of shipping per pair, and it cost me like $47 something with tax, I think. For all of these, I'll put up the actual receipt that I have for the exact number, but off the top of my head, while I'm just sitting here yapping at the camera, I think I paid like $35 total. So I'm getting 6 pairs of earrings for $35, which includes, I think, shipping and everything. So I think that's kind of a much better deal than what I got originally. Now, if that's like, I may have to go and look online to see if I can find the original purchases for these of like how much these cost. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that she like upcharged on these because she made it very clear she wants to turn a profit. So let's open up this one real quick. I mean, I'm tearing the tissue paper. I'm kind of one of those people that like tries to not disturb the packaging too much. And taking it out, this is how it is. This feels weird to me. Why is it, what is this one little piece of bubble wrap doing? What is, like seriously, did she talk in the video or the live stream or something about like folding the bubble wrap? Like there's just this one little, oh wait, that might be folded. Oh, that must be what she means. It was folded. It was. But why wouldn't you wrap the whole thing? Like literally the bubble wrap was sitting on the back of this, so it wasn't even protecting the actual earrings. Like it was sitting like this. So the actual earring down here wasn't even protected. Interesting. Okay. So here's the first pair. These little, just like, I don't know, I guess I could wear that for St. Patrick's Day or something, but there's that. Here's the second pair. These feel very regal. This is giving me she owns 51% of the company. That's what I'm getting from these. Very business, or like, I don't know, like a sad family gathering, maybe. Let's open up this package. Again, I don't understand what exactly this particular piece of bubble wrap is doing. I mean, maybe help me understand. It doesn't feel like it's doing a lot. These are some like velvety hoop looking things. Nice and velvety. Actually, they're like really soft. I'm not normally a velvet texture, but I kind of like those. And then there's these, which these feel very heavy. So there's those. I don't know that I feel any type of way about them, but they're there nonetheless. And then this is the last package. And again, another bubble wrap thing that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. There's these green hearts, which those are fun, but also I think I did in a video drag her for the hearts, but actually I don't super mind these. These could be cute, but they are just like straight up plastic. And then this is the last pair. And these are kind of fun, like a little fringy moment. We like the fringe moment. I did take a look at the earring backs for crustiness. I don't see any. There was that one comment that said, oh, the earring backs were crusty. I don't know, maybe let me take them actually out. I mean, I don't, you probably won't even be able to see this on there, but I don't see any crust. I'm not seeing crusties. I will say, before I actually wear these, because I am going to maybe put together a few looks with these, before I do that, I will sanitize them all, okay? I know a lot of people are concerned about that, wanting to make sure that they're sanitized. I have some rubbing alcohol. We will make sure that they get all cleaned up and that they aren't gonna like infect my ears or anything. Bada bing, bada boom, let's get into the style haul. All right, so this is the first look, and honestly, I feel like I was most questionable about these earrings because these, of all of them, well, I don't know, maybe outside of like the heart ones, feel like the most costumey because it's just like so glittery and green, like all I could think is St. Patrick's Day. So I was like, we're just gonna go super matchy with it. Put on this like bright, colorful flamingo little kimono looking situation type deal. Add this little necklace. To be quite honest, I probably can't link everything, but I can try to tell you where I got stuff. I'm obviously still wearing this like Henley from Target that I got years ago. I just threw this kimono type of thing on top of it. I'm purposely saying it like that, by the way. I know somebody's gonna come in the comments. And then I got this from an Etsy shop. I don't think they have it available. I think it was like a one-time thing, but it's from an Etsy shop called like It's Dory K or something like that. I'll link it. And people ask me about this necklace all the time. And then the flamingo kimono is actually, I think it's either from like Shein or Zaful or something. Back before I realized what those websites were, I saw it and I was like, oh, this is so cute. And I got it like 2 years ago, so it might not even be like available anymore either. But I actually don't hate this look. Like with my hair color right now, like this is like, it's like almost too much that it's like just enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of cute. Okay, so the next look is with these like golden yellow hoop earrings. Honestly, for this look, I was thinking about like the moms on the go who just like throw in some hoop earrings to go pick up the kids from school, run to the grocery store, that kind of a moment. So I just threw on this little crew neck sweatshirt that I have. This is like my go-to, like I'm just gonna lounge around and or get shit done today, but I don't plan on really like dressing up, looking cute, but like sometimes you throw on a little earring to look cute. And then obviously we got the cap just to like bring out the color of the earrings, but also like this is one of my favorite baseball caps right now because it's got the little birds on it. And people always ask me where it's from too, but my friends literally got it for me as a birthday gift, like my softball friends, because I always came with all these like fun baseball caps to softball games and they're like, let's get you one. So I can't tell you where they got it because it was a gift, but this is look number 2. I will say these are kind of flimsy. These are kind of flimsy, but otherwise I look cute. All right, so this look, I was thinking, I was a little bit inspired by the blue in the earring to be like, oh, this kind of reminds me of the one like suit blazer that I have, like suit, top, whatever, jacket. And I figured this would be such a like fun way to dress up for the office. I mean, when I work at the office, I try not to just do boring like button up, whoever, whatever. So I even threw in a little floral. This shirt is also so old. I'm sure I got it at like Old Navy years ago. And then I can't remember. I got this from like, I don't know, wherever you get tuxes. Not tuxes, this isn't a tux, but a suit. This is like some suit that I paid for and had tailored and things like that. So, you know, looking good. It's just like adding a little flair and personality there, and the earrings and the like subtle floral print on the shirt, but still looking like really professional, real cute, like a moment. It's a situation type of deal. I really am like CEO of cuteness. You love to see it. So this is probably my least inspired look, and before I get too much into the details, you can see I'm only rocking one earring. We're rocking the party earring, okay, which is a look in itself, but this literally just happened. I promise I did not try to break this, but the earring back just full on, like, as I was trying to pull this part off, like this little like plastic backing piece, the whole little rod came flying out, and it goes back. Oh wait, maybe, oh, did I fix it? But is it gonna fall out later? I might have fixed it. Y'all, I might have just fixed it live on television. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall out, but it could fall out. I just want you all to be able to see the full look. All right, so this is the full look. I mean, these are like a statement earring, right? Like you don't need too much going on. And honestly, the fringe was giving me like a little Western wear vibe. So I have this like gingham shirt that's kind of Westerny. I'm not sure what I would wear this to. Maybe like, I was supposed to go to an engagement party, so maybe something like that, or like a friend's birthday at like a nicer restaurant where I need to wear like a button-up shirt or something. I don't know. I was just feeling a little Western inspired and thought that this was kind of a cute look. I don't know. You let me know. What do you think? All right, so next up is these green heart earrings, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, these earrings are not my favorite earrings. I don't have a lot of things that I feel like they just like seamlessly mesh with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they're full on like literal hearts. So I just figured let's just go the extra mile. Now I have this yellow striped shirt. This is like one of my favorite like summery shirts to wear. I used to love wearing it out and about in the summer. It's been a while. I don't think I wore it probably at all last summer, honestly. Like, where was I going? I wore like t-shirts and shorts all summer last year. And then I put this little grilled cheese necklace that I have. I'll link the Etsy shop for that as well, with this little Furby hat. I mean, I really said we're just gonna go full cloudery. Okay, I'll link the Etsy shop for the Furby hat. And then, yeah, the green earrings. I mean, this does look like a casual vibe that I would rock with, like that I would go places with. But I don't think this look is for everybody, okay? It might be a Zachary Michael only original moment situation type of deal. And finally, we have these earrings, which just screamed like widower at her rich husband's funeral. And I just thought, what a perfect, I mean, y'all know I'm always up in this outfit and this look. Like, what a perfect accessory to add to this. Like perfect costume jewelry for the perfect costume. I love it. I actually do live for this final look. I think this looks so good, so cute. I feel like a rich bitch and I'm loving it. But you know what? While I'm in the outfit, we may as well light one up for Amberlynn's Depop shop. It was good while it lasted. I had fun making these outfits. I personally feel like, you know, overall, honestly, the service I got was not horrible. I mean, literally, this wasn't scheduled to actually arrive until Friday, and I got it on Wednesday of this week. This video will probably get posted on Friday, but I got it on Wednesday, filmed this on Thursday, so it like came 2 days in advance when I've had so many issues with USPS. So that tells me that Amberlynn was actually on it, like got these shipped out quickly, okay? Got them shipped out as soon as possible. And honestly, like, she did give me the refund I needed. I do think that normally I wouldn't pay for like just wholesale stuff that meant nothing to her. Like, I kind of really did want the earrings that like showed up in videos of hers, or there was that like rich bitch bundle where she wore in those rich bitch earrings in some of her TikToks, and it also had the butterfly earrings from her most recent earring haul from Target. Yeah, like I would have loved a piece of that kind of memorabilia, and I think that, you know, if she wanted to move forward, like that's the way to market your business, right? Market it and like, hey, get these iconic earrings that I've worn during these iconic moments on my channel, right? Like, people aren't going to be interested in paying an upcharged price for just like nothing, but I do believe people would pay to get a piece of Amberlynn history. And so that's what I would encourage her to do. I'm not a business professional myself, so who am I to say? Who am I to say? But overall, like, I am disappointed that she's like stopping, because I feel like this was something she was actually passionate about, and it's kind of frustrating to see her just like give up on it so easily, so quickly, because I mean, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I feel like I got what I paid for. I mean, yes, one of the earrings fell apart. Yes, these particular earrings are super flimsy. I mean, this one literally bent also. I didn't mention that, but it bent as I was trying to. Like, would I wear all of these earrings on a regular basis? Probably not. Like, honestly, I will probably for sure wear these again with this little moment get up, because you know I'm always bringing this out. I can't say that I'll wear all of these, but like, it was a fun video. It was fun to style them. It was fun to talk with you all about it. So I don't know. I feel like it was worth it for me, but is it worth it for everybody? Probably not. Probably not. And I really think that she should just stop the whole drop shipping thing and just focus on like, here, get a collector's item from Amberlynn Reid, because honestly, I think that's more what people were interested about than they were like genuinely interested in whatever these cheap earrings are that she got. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. That's all I have time for today. But if this is your first video, make sure to subscribe for other shenanigans and hit the bell button so you get a notification when I go and post new videos. Also, leave a comment, hit like, click share with somebody you think would enjoy this video, and follow me on all of my social media. I had so much fun with you all today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!